It was standing room only this year for Northwestern University's annual Conversations with the President, hosted by the Northwestern University Staff Advisory Council.
We look forward to this event each year because it gives us a chance to hear about what has happened in the past year, as well as find out what's to come in the future.
President Morton Schapiro spoke to students, faculty, and staff on both the Evanston and Chicago campuses to discuss the events of the previous year and what is yet to come in 2016.
I want to talk a little bit about some of the things we continue to work on and frankly, some of the challenges in front of us.
A panel of President Schapiro's senior staff accompanied him on stage, and together they fielded questions from the audience. Both conversations focused on similar themes, illustrating the importance of diversity and inclusion on campus, increasing research funding, improving infrastructure on campus, attracting top students and faculty to the university, and successfully powering forward on Northwestern's We Will fundraising campaign.
We have to invest in infrastructure. We're going to continue to do it. I never think that, well, it's just the building. The building is not the end, it's a means. You need the space, but it's what happens in the space. And who makes it happen, right? It's the staff, it's the faculty, it's the students. So you never want to lose sight of that.
One thing I would like to add briefly is on the diversity and inclusion point, is that my view has been that always starts from the top. And we have a president who really talks the talk, walks the walk on this issue. And we want the leaders, the people who speak for Northwestern, to be diverse. And I think that might sound like a nuanced point, but it's a really, really important point that is consistent with the tone that's set at the top.
As Morty said, what we are trying to do as a leadership team is not react or respond to the way in which information is conveyed, but really focus on what information is being conveyed. This really is as much about listening as much as talking.
And we put together a program that was funded with the great support of the president and the provost. And really it's there to serve our students of low income, and it's also to provide, as we're trying to do, that experience blind efforts for our students, whether it's an internship that they want to go on, whether it's a laptop that they need, a coat for the winter.
We're a little over $2.8 billion, so we went from that 1.5 to a little over 2.8. I think very soon we're going to cross the $3 billion threshold. And we knew we were going to get there, but we were supposed to get there in September, not of 16, but of 17. So we're about a year and a half in front of the campaign. That's the secret to fundraising, treating people with respect, delivering what you promise, and having a product they're proud to associate their family name with.
We have a lot of research centers that span the campuses, shared research facilities. Our law school's in a partnership with Kellogg and with engineering. As the different schools, as the faculty, and as the students are searching out new ways to ask and answer questions, they're finding that Northwestern keeps barriers low between the schools to enable that kind of collaborative approach.
President Schapiro bookended both of his speeches by discussing the importance of Northwestern students being engaged with the world.
That, we want students here who care about this campus and want to make it better. We want students who care about the U.S., and if they're not U.S. citizens, their own countries, and we want students here who care about the world.